we're about to celebrate our freedom with some hard enduro action here at the Shotgun Hard Scramble. Everybody is lined up in this cornfield, ready for action. Check it out. All these pros lined up. Nice, big, wide start. Little grass track action through the field, into the trees. These guys got 3 laps, 5 hours to complete it. I reckon our top guys are gonna do it in 3.5 hours. They're gonna rip it. This place is filled with rocks pointed at you, steep hillsides, chunky trail, tight trees, the whole bit. They're in for a nice little challenge. I'll keep you posted throughout the day. The spot that I'm gonna be paying attention to is a spot called Dark Hollow. It's a dark, grassy, very wet area of the property. There's a lot of little climbs in there. We're gonna be doing some follow cam. And man, this is part 2 of the Keystone Challenge. So these guys are coming off the most difficult event of the year, Tough Like Roar. But everybody seems pretty fresh and fired up. So let's see how they do. Obviously Tristan Hart won yesterday, Cody Webb was in 2nd, and Will Reardon in 3rd. So we're gonna keep an eye on those guys. The rocks are gonna be slick, but hey, it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and let's go have some fun. Give him a countdown. Will Reardon with a fat hole shot. Go guys! Oh, someone's down. Thorn Devlin is down. Thorn Devlin, no water pack. He broke his water pack off the start. That's gonna be a rough one, unless he's got some support out there. Ooh, and it is wet back here. Yeah, buddy. Maloney doing some work up there. It's wet. Our leader is Tristan Hart. The race has just started. We're about 5 minutes in. Tristan Hart's out front. Will Reardon is in 2nd. Cody Webb's in 3rd. And none of them look like they're charging super hard. With Tristan out front, he's going to dictate the pace. And I think they all know they have a big day, so they're not trying to push it, if I had to guess. Piazza, our top A rider from the second row, is catching our pros. Awesome to see. Some chunky trail here. Oh no! Go! Let's go! Go, Makana, let's go! Damn, this is a nice battle for the A class here. All our top A riders are all right with each other. They're all young, hungry dirt bike racers. Cody Webb is in the lead towards the first half of the first lap. At the end of the first lap, Cody Webb is in the lead. Tristan Hart second, Ryder LeBlanc, and then Will Reardon. Cody Webb ripping through the enduro cross track. They're gonna cross right here and they're gonna go up into Stairway to Heaven. Cody right now out front, 35. You're gonna have about a 10-second lead on Tristan going into Stairway. There we go, into Stairway to Heaven. Our rider almost gets by Tristan. Tristan shuts the door. Okay, they're coming into Tombstone here on their first lap, and we've had some lead changes. Tristan Hart leads the charge with Ryder LeBlanc in second, but Will takes a risky left line. Almost puts a move on Ryder. Oh, he gets them both. A BOGO sale is happening down below. 2-for-1 special, BOGO sales. Will Reardon. Type in code Will Reardon for a BOGO buy one, get one free special. This guy's on fire. Yeah, Willie. All these guys actually having to choose these gnarly lines. Oh! Will lose his drive when he needed it most. Will's up here. Ryder and Tristan down here, but still no Cody. What has happened to Cody Webb? Oh. And this course is going to continue to deteriorate the more riders that ride it. It's going to get more and more slick. His right side will end up being the main line, and Will drops back to third after he gets sucked into a left line. It's the hard part about leading out of US Hard Enduro, is you have to find out the bad lines for everybody else. And look at just Will spinning so much more than our top two guys here at Tombstone. Hopefully that's not the last we see of Will in the top two. And what has happened to Cody Webb? All right, Cody Webb is into the bottom of Tombstone. Must have had some sort of hiccup. Let's see if he's able to make up some time here. Cody Webb working his way up Tombstone here. The YZ250. Amazing how he rides that thing. Let's see if he can string a line of rocks together here.
This bike is spicy here, bro.
Ah, I bet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That thing wants to light it up. He's trying to lug. Listen to that thing lug, though. Pretty good. That YZ trying to light it up. He's in. And who do we have here? Is this Velo? The Dark Horse, Cavello Huddy. This guy is as tough as they come. Classic Hawaiian. It's a gnarly dude. Look at that. He puts a string of rocks together. You hear how good he is at lugging that bike and finding traction. Never really spinning out. Yes, sir. Keeps it moving. Down here we got a battle with Kana Boy and Rider Guest. Both incredible Hawaiian riders. Just know how to find traction. Key is never spinning out, really. This terrain can be so frustrating. Rocks kicking your back end around. Let's see if Rider Guest can put a pass on Kana Boy here. Rider gets Kana Boy. Braxton Hinsey into Tombstone. Gets sucked into that left line. Not that good of a line. Come on, Brax. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, Braxton's tire looks a little bit harder than the other guys. And he gets better traction. If your tire's too soft, your tire folds over and you don't get good traction. He's just chugging right up this stuff. Hayden Mosa. Tobin Miller. A lot of these guys getting sucked into this left line, but it's not a good line. Yes, sir. Tobin Miller riding so well. Just cruising right up this stuff. Danny Lewis on a charge right now. Let's go, buddy. Oh, James Flynn. What has happened to James Flynn? He was running top 4 or 5 earlier. And he has lost a lot of positions. James Flynn just finds it hard to put it together at these races. He's got so much skill. Everything's there. He just needs to make it happen. Let's go, Stoney. Ride this, sit. You know how to do it. Ryder LeBlanc into this creek section here. Super deep water. He's gonna have wet boots for the rest of the day, excuse me. Ryder out front and leading the charge, coming into Dark Hollow Creek. Looking smooth. Let's see if he can maintain this lead. It's not easy, especially when you got guys like the likes of Tristan Hart, Will Reardon right behind you. Go, Ryder, go! 30 seconds to the Blues flag. Let's see the gap. Tristan Hart. He is 20 seconds behind Ryder at the moment. There goes Ryder LeBlanc into this slippery Fern hillside section. He's moving pretty good. Looks like he stretched out his gap on a champ. Oh, and there's Will Reardon. Ryder LeBlanc into the dam. He's gonna square this hill climb up. Oh no! Tristan Hart. Tristan Hart following Ryder LeBlanc into the dam. And this is a steep hillside section, and one thing's guaranteed: it's wet. And it's going to continue to get worse and worse. And look at that. The champ makes a pass on Ryder up this tricky, steep off-camber hill. Oh, and if these boys aren't careful, that might be the last they see of the robot. And look at, there goes Tristan. He's gonna try and do everything he can to break these guys and put on a huge gap right now, Mikey. Tristan Hart down Plinko. There's a nasty little section. See how clean he can do this. Tristan piecing it together so nicely, so efficient on the bike. This guy, just very little wasted energy. Doesn't even spin a wheel. And he's got some time on everybody around him. Oh, baby deer's on the loose. Get that. Tristan says, get that thing out of here. That baby deer is not in a good spot. Oh, you're exhausted? I bet they got a lot of deer with broken ankles here. This place is rocky. That's a good zone. Oh, look at him. Tired. Brutal. Ryder LeBlanc trying to put on a charge right now, catch back up. Come on, Ryder. Yes. It's amazing how these guys can get up this terrain, which is so slick and so tricky without even spinning a wheel. Just so patient on the throttle. Ryder a little less patient than Tristan. Ryder LeBlanc knows that he needs to put on a charge right now, otherwise Tristan Hart gonna get away, and that's the end of it. And you can see this section, as all this stuff, this is traction. As it gets down to the bedrock and the loose rocks, it's gonna get more and more slick. And look at this, Will Reardon made up the differential a bit. He's caught up to Ryder. Coming down Plinko. Yes, Willie. Will's got a chain guide protector hanging. Should probably tell his mechanics so they can fix that. He's making up some time on Ryder. He did through this section.
What's that? Look down.
Look down and to your left. No, no. To the right a little bit more.
What are we seeing? Oh my gosh. Holy shit.
I don't think you're supposed to touch him, but...
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Hi, baby dear. I bet that thing tastes so good. If I was starving, I would... Sorry, little deer, but I would eat it. I think you're not supposed to touch them, otherwise the moms will abandon them.
Yeah, the moms will like disown them.
That's a myth?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Sure
But I think it's...
I think she's good.
Yeah.
She stays somewhere that's...
Yep, exactly. I kind of want to leave her if we can.
Yeah. Well, right there, she's going to be far enough away from us.
Yep. Sorry, Bambi. You don't get to come home with me this time. There goes Tristan Hart up the creek, underneath the bridge, underneath the Bulletproof Designs bridge, underneath the Motorex arches, up the creek. Is that the last of Tristan Hart?
He might be running away with
Do
it.
you think he's gonna run away with it, Riley?
I think with where he's at right now, it's gonna be hard to stop him. I don't know. You know how the robot can just do those robot things?
You saw. But what about when this gets chewed out and there's lappers in here?
That could change it for sure.
Because then he's gonna have to break his way through the lappers in the slick, and that's gonna hold up a lot of time.
I feel like the second and third lap are gonna mean the most here, for sure.
The second and third lap are what mean the most. And honestly, if I was Tristan, I'd be putting on a charge and trying to make that gap as big as I can, because I'm gonna use it all up when I encounter a worser course and lappers. Cody charging down Plinko.
Got time to make up.
He's got some time to make up. Giving that thing some cheese. Wow. Totally different style than the other boys. Cody Webb giving it a little bit more throttle or a little more action coming up this hill, but he gets the job done.
That's a YZ style right
YZ style, baby. Give it throttle. Let that thing eat.
Cody used to come through here and forth. Really pushes it close to that down.
Cody Webb across Bulletproof Designs bridge into Throat Punch. And here comes Ryder LeBlanc underneath the Bulletproof Designs bridge. Man, Tristan Hart has a huge lead towards the end of the first lap. Gerston has caught Ryder LeBlanc underneath the bridge, heading into the final bit of his first lap. Oh, Huddy running fifth, coming into Throat Punch. Oh, this guy knows how to ride slippery rocks.
I didn't realize you came up this.
Cody coming down Throat Punch. There's Cody Webb cruising alongside this creek. Here's the final hill climb. Wow. That's sick. That's sick. Come on, Brody. Yeah, dude.
That chunky stuff is getting to me, man.
That shit wears you out.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. Keep it moving. He's gonna be a tired boy tonight.
Oh yeah.
Le Robot coming through on lap 2 into stairway. Put a little follow cam on him and see how he does. Coming into stairway to heaven. This guy just continues to deliver here this weekend at the Keystone Challenge. And look how much the course has changed. Oh, and look at how many riders there are in Stairway to Heaven. Tristan Hart through the beginning of Stairway with the lappers. Our leader coming into terminal descent on his second lap. Tristan Hart well in the lead on the second lap after Stairway and Tombstone coming down terminal descent into the Dark Hollow section. Charging hard down this chunky hill. Yeesh. Tristan Hart on this side hill, about to finish his descent into Dark Hollow. looks like for him down here. Nice deep hole. Takes an alternate line there. Okay, here comes Tristan into one of the final checks here on lap 2. Just continues to extend his lead. This guy is just a machine. The creeks are deep right now. We've had a lot of rain. Doesn't seem to bother Tristan Hart much. He just chugs right on through. Anson, how's it going?
It was going good, but I broke my rear master cylinder off. I like fell into a rock. And
First the front brake, now the rear brake.
now the rear brake. You just can't catch a brake.
Whatever you do, don't ride this road back. Tristan Hart just cruising up this creek. What was our last split?
I don't know from Tristan. I'd say if he's here, I just came from Tombstone. Will and Ryder just got out of Tombstone, so I'd say 5-8 minutes or
Dang.
so. But Will's probably got a minute on Ryder. Webb is catching Ryder.
Okay.
And then Huddy is 2 minutes behind Webb.
Wow. Huddy's riding good.
He's riding really good.
Tristan's like, how many minutes up?
I'd say 5. If he's here, Ryder probably won't be here. 5 to 7 minutes, something like that.
Wow.
He got through Stairway and Tombstone so good.
Did he? All right, Tristan Hart down Plinko, back into this corkscrew section before the Bulletproof Designs bridge. He's got a sizable lead on the rest of the competition, and the lappers and slippery conditions don't seem to be slowing him down much.
Will just entered Beta Blaster.
Tristan Hart is running away with it here at the Shotgun Hard Scramble. Tristan Hart picking his way right up throat punch. He's gonna waste as little energy as possible. Let's see how he does. Look at that, he gets into some fresh ground over here. Tristan Hart up and out of throat punch. Thorn Devlin, local hero, in the throat punch on his first lap. Here comes Willie in second place right now. Come on, Willie.
You lost that.
Huh?
You lost that.
I don't think so. I think you're doing another one. Ryder dropping off. We got battle for second is heating up between Will Reardon and Cody Webb. Cody well into legendary status. He's gonna make his way up this hill, loop around, and then come back down this really steep hill past Lauren, and then up this nasty climb by this old dam. Let's see what Willie can do here.
Hey, Will, Cody's coming. Robert, Cody's coming.
Will's pretty clean up the dam so far. He's out. Makes that look easy. Cody Webb, not far behind Will Reardon. Cody's gonna square this thing up in a different way. Crikey, plenty of throttle. I think Will's line was faster though. He went straight up. Will Reardon on the final stretch of Dark Hollow. And man, Tristan Hart's got a fat lead on second place right now. Will Reardon towards the top of throw punch, working through some lappers. Not easy. He's got a chain guide dangling, so hopefully he can get out of here before his chain guide breaks, get back to the pits and fix it up. And here comes Cody in the throw punch. One section behind Will. He's gonna hit it at a different angle. How are they doing through here?
That's gotten gradually worse around the log as the race has gone on.
Oh yeah.
Over the log has stayed easier.
James Flynn on his second lap. Action Hinty moving through at the upper part of Tombstone here. James Flynn's not too far ahead of you. You like it here? It's slick, huh?
But at least I'm riding my dirt bike. I'm not at work.
True that. You're working, but you ain't working.
Yeah, I just clocked in.
You working, but you ain't making any money.
The job where I lose money.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough job right there. Hayden Mosa, the top of Tombstone. this. We got Nico Piazza, one of our top A riders, slipping and sliding his way to the top of Tombstone. He's gonna make a couple passes here. Dang, and this course has deteriorated to the point where it is super slick. That's slick, yeah? Yeah. Kid can ride. Here comes our leader, Tristan Hart.
Come, Tristan.
Towards the top of Tombstone. We got plenty of lappers here in this final stretch. Let's see how he does. It looks like he's lapped up to about 8th place. Amazing work by the champ. Let's see what he's able to do with these lappers here.
Tristan behind you.
Look at him, he's just gotta sit there and wait for this hill to clear. There's his opening. Fortunately, these guys moving out of the way for Tristan. He's gonna go around the log. Tristan's just so good in these slippery conditions. Doesn't seem to bother him at all. Wow, this battle is heating up between James Flynn and Braxton Hinsey. Both boys pushing so hard. What's that positionally?
9-10.
Damn.
I know.
Here comes our leader, Tristan Hart. Just so good the way he navigates these slippery rocks.
Is there anybody down at the back?
There's an eyeball in the next climb before he goes into this. Green Acres. Tristan riding up Green Acres. He's got nobody behind him for a ways. And the way that he's just able to keep it moving up these hills is what has separated him here today at the Shotgun Hard Scramble. Lapping up to Tristan Hart, coming into the dam, lapping up to 9th place now. Unbelievable performance from Tristan Hart. Yep. You can see Tristan Hart dropping down this long downhill into the creek. You got to come out of the creek and up this difficult hillside. Le meatball of flying. And here comes the robot into the dam. You'll see how he navigates this slippery hillside. There's roots and slippery rocks everywhere. Brutal terrain here. Oh, this lopper is gonna go in front of him. Brutal. The lopper says, I don't care who you are, buddy. I'm racing too, pal. You wanna pass me? You're gonna have to earn it, bud. Tristan gives it a little rev, says, hey, giving it a little rev is code for get out of my way. Daddy's coming through. Gets to that highland. Let's see if it does anything for him. Basically telling that guy, hey, send your bike down the cliff so I can have the main line. Oh, this guy takes the line. Still in front. Oh, brutal. Wow, Tristan gets around him, hits a log on the throttle, and he's out of there. Insane. Those are the type of moves that make it possible for Tristan to have a 10-minute lead on these guys towards the end of a 3.5-hour race, because he can do stuff like that. Looks like he's about to lap 9th or 10th place here, which is just insane. Looks like Braxton Hinty has made it by James Flynn for 9th. These hills have gotten more and more slippery as this race has gone on. Into throat punch. This is going to be one of the final sections. Really difficult sections anyway. James Flynn. Come on, Stoney. All right, Tristan Hart is underneath the bulletproof bridge, back in the creek. Being patient, he just needs to bring it to the finish line at this point. Yeah, looks like Cody Webb has gotten in front of Will Reardon coming back into the Dark Hollow section. He's gonna hit this checkpoint and then it's to the finish from there. Cody Webb is the guy that just keeps coming. He just never gives up and he always keeps charging. He's got that YZ250 working well. He looks exhausted, but he knows he's on the home stretch. So he just needs to bring this thing home. Here comes Will Reardon on his third and final lap up this creek section. Cody Webb is out of sight, but he's got third place pretty secure right now. He just needs to bring this thing home. Comes Cody Webb on his final lap into throat punch. Let's go, Nico. Cody Webb, such an impressive ride here, the second half of the Keystone Challenge. Let's see if he can fit through this tube.
Come on, Max, you're in third.
Yeah. Okay, Will Reardon coming through the final creek before he heads to the finish line. This has been a strong ride for Will. I think he has third place pretty well secured. Let's follow Cam in. All right, Willie. Podium finish for Will Reardon is huge for this guy. I know he wants a win bad. He's running out of opportunities this year to get one. But man, has this kid been riding well all year. This terrain is just absolutely exhausting. The blind rocks and the holes that you can't see and the roots, the leaves are just treacherous. Come on. After an exhausting few days, Will Reardon's gonna bring it home for 3rd place overall at the Shotgun Hart Scramble 2025. The dark horse, the Hawaiian, on his way to a 4th overall here today at the Shotgun Hart Scramble. This guy's been on a mission all day, battling with the best, peg to peg. And this is about to be a career best for Cavello. Putting it inside the top 5, 4th place overall at the Shotgun Hart Scramble. What an incredible story and what a ride it has been for him here today. Big moment for this guy and his family. What an unreal ride for Cavello Huddy. Nice ride, dude. That was so good. 4th. That was good. That was good.
Oh, I pushed so hard. That was a hard one.
That's your first top 5, isn't it?
Top 4.
Well,
Top 4.
4.
Because he won in Hawaii, but
That's true.
5th yesterday.
You got 5th yesterday? That's a strong finish, brother.
The electrolytes saved me.
The electrolytes?
I catch the cramp and then I drink the water and then the thing go away.
Really?
I'm like, oh shit, thank God.
I wish that worked for guys like me. Usually by then it's too late.